shall Babylon fall. Now, if you burn this, it gets black.
All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I would like to start off by giving all praises and blessings to whom the world and even ignorant Israelites call God and Jesus Christ. All right, whose real name in the Hebrew tongue is Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect who are pushing this word in all truth and in sincerity, risking their MNFing lives. All right, no, really, we're risking our life, and that's just a part of the task. All right, shalom to the women and children who watch and who learn as well. All right, now this truth is not about us. Okay, we what's the word, polarize or magnify. Okay, we magnify the names of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai in these times. All right, that's what we're supposed to be doing. All right, magnifying the name of our power, our resource. Okay, now any other power and resource, okay, we're not supposed to be magnifying, and that's what 2/3 of our people are doing. All right, trying to find my other device. 2/3 of our people are doing, even among our people, the Israelites. All right, they are magnifying, these upstarts, if you will. These, these they're magnifying men. All right, they're magnifying men and glorifying men. All right, instead of our power, our resource, because they don't see our power as a resource. They see the doings of what men are doing as as a resource. All right, and so I liked it this skit on Bishop Nacy. It's not a hate. We don't hate. Okay, you other Israelite groups. I even shared it. All right, but uh, the point of the matter is this. You know, we deal with prophecy, and that's why the Christians and and other groups will be able to confound a lot of these Israelite groups, because these Israelite groups, a lot of these guys are not on the right page. All right, they're just not on the right page. And so let me get some scriptures. All right. Find some scriptures. I wasn't going to do this. Oh my goodness! Now, come on. Okay, one second. This other device I got is rebooting up, because they try to do any and everything to stop this truth from going out. All right. Mess with our devices. All right. Slow down. They control it all. All right. If you think you wield any power in this world, you're sadly mistaken. All right. When the Lord steps in, your power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash, when your power steps in, okay, and intercedes, all right, over the wickedness that's going on in this earth, all right. It's just like in Job, all right. And the Lord told Satan, don't kill Job. And right now we're going through that period of time of Job, with the sores and the loss of family and loved ones. We're going through that, brothers, right now. And guess what? The Lord is going to increase us. Lord willing, we are of the elect in the kingdom, all right? Because this thing is only for the elect. All right, where will I start at? All right, I'm going to start at Jeremiah 1:4. It said, then the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Salakia, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. Okay, so before we even came, okay, out of our fathers, and went into our mother, the Most High knew who He was, all right, and what our purpose would be, all right. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations, all right. And yes, that's all nations, but first and foremost, okay, that's talking about the Israelites. Now we are a prophet to all the nations, all right? There are no other prophets. The Edomites can't have a prophet for them. They can't have a power for them, all right? Even though, now they do, okay, because they're in their rulership. But even their prophets were failed, just like in Egypt. Moses came before Pharaoh, and he was the main prophet. Okay, he outdid all of the sorcery that was present in Egypt. All right, everything that the Pharaoh threw at Moses, it was defeated through through Moses by Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rukakwadash. All right, and so when we, so we a prophet, and we're not a circus act. Okay, this what you get from Great Millstone is not a circus act. We're not doing it for the not doing it for the what is it? Doing it for the ground. All right, we're not doing it for them. All right, we're not doing it for the book. All right, Facebook. All right, we're not doing it for likes, shares. Okay, people are not going to like this. Truth is not to be something that's liked. All right, but again, I did heart this just to show, hey, maybe Bishop Nate will wake up one day, man. All right, but he's definitely this is definitely not prophetic. Him going to Rome. All right. And the scriptures say you know, all right, James 4:7. Submit yourselves therefore to our power. Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. All right, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Resist the devil and he will flee from you. Okay? So they're not, they're not really resisting the devil. Okay? Resisting the devil, okay, is going to be okay, I'm going to read this, all right? Draw nigh unto the power, and he will draw nigh to you. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded. So a lot of Israelites, a lot of our people, they're double-minded, all right? They're lukewarm, all right? And that's the way Esau has programmed them, has trained them. They're lukewarm, all right? Double-minded. And that's what Nate is dealing with now, double-minded, all right? Thinking about fortune and fame, all right? And also captivated by this truth, all right? And using this truth as a highway to get fortune and fame, as is the Genesis and a lot of these other groups, all right? I don't know, you got brothers that watch these other groups, and I watch them, and I so and some brothers, those that are affiliated with Great Millstone, and they're doing a good job, all right. But these other groups, a lot of these other groups, man, they're all over the place, man. Then I'm just waiting, because now there is, Esau is desperately seeking and something to end this truth, and we don't know which one of these groups it will be that they will use to try and because they're running a narrative now, whether people are paying attention or not. They're running a narrative now of sales, all right, terrorist sales in the so-called black and brown communities, in the Israelite communities. They're running the story that there's terrorist sales being formed. They're finding apartments with this and that and connecting, trying to connect dots or whatever. So you never know when you will see one of these Israelite groups, okay, which they have set up, one of these GI Israelite groups, okay, GI Israelite camps. And it could be among the IUIC. It could be among the ISUPK. They're not teaching the full correct doctrine of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, even though Tazariak, he's pushing this, doing this thing. But, truthfully, no, man, they don't have the truth. Only Great Millstone has the 100% truth, whether you like it or not. All right. All right. So, jumping down. All right. This is James 4:13. Go to now, ye that say today or tomorrow we will go into such a city and continue there a year and buy and sell and get gain. Okay. Verse 14, whereas you know not what shall be on the morrow. And that's what we're telling groups like the IUIC, the Genesis, even with 2/3 of our people. Okay, right now, you have silver about to outpace gold. All right. Silver could be the new Bitcoin. All right. Now, man, let me tell you, man. Okay. Maybe 4 years ago, Silver was $10 an ounce. Now it's $60 an ounce, man. $60 an ounce of silver. So there's something major going on in the world right now, and this dollar is about to collapse. But even though this house is burning, you still have Israelites who are running into it. All right? So reading on, it says, whereas you know not what shall be on the morrow. That's like me at work. I go to work, and I try not to slave. Okay, hey, well, so I work part time. All right, and they're like, oh man, you work part time, you should be full time and get your pension. Hey man, listen, man, you don't know how many times I've seen guys, man, in their 40s and 30s and 50s. Okay, they retire, man, and go sit on the couch and never get back up again, man. That's it. They worked their whole life. Okay, missed time with their family, expecting to retire and then get a pension. That's wicked, man. Yeah, that pension's gonna take, and then they're no longer there. Okay, we're gonna grab this land and no, man. We're gonna set up this city, no, man. Okay. Now that doesn't mean that you shouldn't get money. Maybe have some money in case. The scriptures tell you money is a tool, man. Okay, which would protect you in the evil day, man. Roughly paraphrasing the scriptures. All right. But, this is the time of prophecies being fulfilled. Okay. Not coming out, being fulfilled. Whereas you know not what shall be on the morrow. For what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time and then vanishes away. Okay. Verse 17, jumping down. Therefore, to him that knoweth to do good, most of these Israelites, they go through the scriptures, they go through the laws, the prophets. Okay, so they know, they comb through this with a fine tooth comb. All right, going, even selling breakdowns and selling Hebrew Israelite names, so they know to do good. And doeth it not, to him it is sin. All right. And so these men ultimately have not returned from their sins, man. They're still captivated in their sin. Okay. They're still they're still in sin, man. All right. For lack of a better term. So, and they're in their sin for ignoring Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash, okay? Ignoring, all right? Stopping their what? Stopping their ear, okay? Okay? They're dumb dogs, all right? Who cannot bark, all right? Because now is the time of prophecy. That's what the people are looking for. That's what gives hope. That's what brings light, the fulfillment of these prophecies, man. Okay? We've been groaning for generations, waiting on the day, all right? Waiting on the day for the Lord to return, all right? And set up our kingdom, man. That's what it's all about, our kingdom, man. This is not a damn kingdom with Esau in charge, man. It's this fucking freaky, creepy ass devil, man. Okay? He's man, trying to do your kids in, your wife. I mean, he's just, man, this devil is all over the place, man. He's putting body parts in your food. And now he's saying that he did it, and who cares? What are you gonna do? Okay, and these are people that were nerds, man. You went to school with them. They were nerds. They would play with their snot in their nose and then eat it. See them picking scabs in class and then eating it, and you go, oh, teacher, get his ass out of here, man. What the, you know? See me always have ringworms and some of these damn wild ass Edomites, and now they're in control of your life, your daily life and activity. And you wonder why you got ED, because he controls your sex life. He controls your woman. And this is who these Israelite groups, a lot of heads, they want you to be stuck in that realm, in a realm where this devil, you thinking about, you got to compete to get the compete. No, we're not competing against this damn devil. We're getting the hell out of here, man. Okay, our spirit is not set on Babylon. All right, Matthew 10:18, and ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. All right. So let me start up a little bit. Start up.